pocket, and that is Tapestri. And we are rolling out the Tapestri rewards program here in the next few weeks as well, which will be just another product, if you will, another tool to help everybody tap into what they're already doing and start getting paid for it. So I always want to start off with making sure and directing everybody to the back office, because this is your virtual office. This is your secretary. It tracks all the invites you send. It tracks everything you do in your business, and also everything your personal team members do. If you build a team of affiliates, it also tracks and keeps track of anybody that you may refer who is a free customer, and they refer people to the app as well and share it. And in the near future, it will also track any of your rewards customers when rewards launches. So the first thing, if you're new to whether you're new or not, I should say it like this. If you have not yet gone through the 5 steps in your back office, that's your number one piece of homework for your business. So the whole goal is to create simplicity and duplication. We have a free product, free tool. It's not even a product. It's literally a free tool that helps every individual earn more daily. Okay, that is what Tapestri does. We get to give that away. So how do we give it away? By utilizing the resources that we have either in our hand as our phone, the ability to share it from the app, or the ability to share our affiliate website link, our replicated website link. Okay, so when you log into your virtual office, the first thing you see is this screen here, and there's 5 steps. Definitely go through all 5 steps. All right. If you have not done so yet, the first one is like 8 to 10 minutes. The second one's, I think, 7, 5, and then one's 3 minutes. And this last one is about 19 minutes. And it's really kind of what we cover on Tuesday nights, how to leverage the tools of technology, different ways to share, keep it fun, keep it simple, and be authentically you, and just share stories, share success stories and testimonials to gain intrigue and interest and get people to download the app as your customer, so you can share the app with them and get credit for that. And they can also earn more every day. So tonight I'm just showing you step 5, because this video goes through lots of different examples of how to share the app and how to borrow other people's testimonials and other people's ideas until you have your own experiences that you can then share, or maybe even team members that you can tell their stories. The resources from the video, there's a link right here. Trying to make this very streamlined, very easy. And it tells you exactly, it goes through if you're wondering how to create a QR code, if you want to do that. I'm not big on QR codes. Some people really love them. We've all been taught how to use them over the last few years, like it or not. Most places you go into now, especially restaurants, it's very common that they no longer have a menu, and you just scan the menu on your phone to be able to access it and order. So people are becoming much more familiar with QR codes, and we have a lot of media that you can create your own QR code using your Tapestri link and share it out there. But it goes through Facebook stories. It gives you the link right to how to create Facebook stories. It gives you pre-made templates to utilize if you want to. A Facebook story is also, you can use Instagram stories, Facebook stories, you can use Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Reels, or Shorts, I think they're called. And then of course you've got TikTok. They're all just short videos, 10, 15, 30 seconds tops. And then it has PR campaign links. So this is a very great swipe file if you have an email list, ideas of things you can send out. Swipe files can also be posts, copy that you can literally copy and paste into a Facebook post or a social media post if you want to, access to all the flyers and everything. So that link is under step 5, watch the video, and then resources from the video. Okay, that links to that PDF that I just went over. And then Tapestri affiliate resources, if you're looking for videos, or excuse me, if you're looking for media to share, like maybe some photography and things like that, then you're going to go click on media. Okay. And it will take you to lots of different photos. Some of these are really, they're fun. They keep it light. It's a free app, right? Help people get paid. I love this one. I actually teased with my husband, and this will kind of fall into the story David's going to share with everybody tonight. This is one of my favorite that have all made, is the tickled pink. And I teased that, like, the app is so simple that even old people can do it, right? Because technology isn't always something that most people 50 and older really, they might curse it more than they love it, right? That love-hate relationship. So Tapestri is a pretty simple app anybody can download on their phone. And as long as they set location permissions, it should work for them. Now, the caveat is, with iPhone users, we have ATT prompt, so app tracking transparency. How many of you, if you have an iPhone, have had a notification pop up on your phone from Tapestri, or maybe another app that works in the background, that tells you how many times the app has used, your background location information, and asked you if you want to keep allowing it to continue to do so? Give me a why if you guys have seen that, maybe from Tapestri or another app that you might be using that helps you, earn more money, and it just works in the background. It's called app tracking transparency. And I bring that up because it's extremely important that you and your app customers know to respond to that prompt. Okay. If they don't respond to the prompt, then they just need to open the app every 3 days. It's just a habit they need to do, because if they miss the prompt, and it stays open on your app, on your phone, for minutes, but some people might be driving, they might just ignore it anyway because they just don't care. So that's why I tell people all the time to make sure that they at least open the app, tap on the map, check it out, make it somewhat of a habit, if you will, to do that at least 2, preferably 3 times a week, every other day. What that does is it keeps the app active, because with Apple, with their app tracking transparency piece, what that means is apps that work in the background on our behalf that don't have a use case on the front end, like, helping you get fit, or a trading app, or a dating app, or a social app, or something like that. Apps that just work in the background Apple has required, as of, I think it was July of last year, has turned on this app tracking transparency notification to remind the app customer that, hey, you gave permission to this app to gather this piece of information in the background. Do you still want to allow it to do so? And those prompts pop up randomly we have no control over when, where, how, anything. It's Apple's rules. Those prompts pop up, and people do need to respond to them. Otherwise, they need to make sure, like I said, go in and open up the app randomly here and there every other day. Tap on the map, make sure, more than anything, make sure that they are seeing daily earnings and payback history, okay? Because that will kind of revive the app and turn it back on when you open it, if you haven't responded to that prompt. So there are a few little pieces, just like anything else with a product, whether it be a vitamin or a free app that helps you get paid. You got to take it, you got to use it a little bit, right? With our app, every other day should suffice. Now with Android, we have another build that came out with the SDK of the last few days, and we are definitely noticing an increase. We're still working on the nuances of the Android phone. And I will share with everybody that Android/Google did announce that they will also be implementing some form of app tracking transparency prompt into their platform as well. So that is supposed to happen the first quarter of 2023. And so our goal is to continue to create a space in the Tapestri app that makes people want to tap in daily instead of us having to remind them and, hey, did you take your vitamin? Did you take your vitamin? Did you open your app? Whatever it might be, right? We want them to naturally go, hey, I want to go check out the map. I want to go see all the different avatars and check in at this random place because I might get an extra few pennies, or maybe I get some cool accessories to accessorize my avatar with. And we have some gamification coming here in the next Tapestri 2.0 that we're working on right now that will help incentivize people not only to tap into the app more, but also share the app more too, because it will be, a little bit more of a funner space for them to want to have their friends come hang out in. So that is just a quick overview, but most importantly, definitely go spend some time in your back office, get yourself up to speed, tapped in, so to speak, by going through the 5 steps. And then be sure, let me see, where am I at here, that your access also have access to these videos. There's a lot of information. We have a very simple program, and sometimes too much information can get people bogged down. So trying to simplify everything and streamline it so that people have action steps and keep it simple and fun is my goal, Chuck's goal, everybody's goal, right? We want people to have more success and less stress. We've all got enough going on in our lives. So I'm going to share a few ideas, but first, before I do that, I want to bring David Spangler on. And like I said, he's the Superman for our support team. I think I named him Super Dave a long time ago before we ever got a chance to meet. But last week I flew down with my son to go pick up a pickup truck for our business. And we met my other son in Houston, and I had the privilege, the opportunity. It was really awesome that Dave came and met us for breakfast. So I got to meet him in person for the first time, for real, in life, give him a hug, say hello, and thank him for all the hard work that he does. And so David, we were talking a couple weeks ago, and you had shared a story about going and visiting your father. And I just really would love it if you wouldn't mind sharing with everybody on the call tonight.
Absolutely. Can you hear me okay?
Perfect.
Okay, I'm on my phone, so I apologize. My laptop speaker's not doing too well, so I'm usually behind the scenes and not getting to speak to everybody. By the way, it was my privilege to meet you, Dani. And I got 2 hugs, by the way, everybody, not just one, so that was even better. So you kind of stole my thunder because I wasn't going to tell him who this person was until the end, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So anyway, my dad came over. He's known, I work at home a lot, and he came over and paid a visit a couple of weeks ago. And when this first started, he didn't understand anything about this. He's like, that's not for me. I can't do that kind of stuff. And I finally I twisted his arm and I said, it's $9.95. You can become a Founders Club member. He said, I don't know about all that stuff. I said, it's free. You get a free year. I said, okay, I'll do it. So we install the app on his phone, and he goes about his day. Now, he drives about 12 to 15 miles a day right now. He goes to the donut shop, and he goes to the grocery store, and he comes home. And that's basically he said, well, I'm not going to make anything. I don't go anywhere. I'm like, just try it. So he tried it for a while. We kind of forgot about it. Well, when he came over, he started asking me about the app again. And I said, let's look up and see how much you've made. Have you received any money yet? He said, no. So we looked it up. He's got $13.48 in his cash out balance. So he's going to get a check on April the 20th. And he was just blown away by that. He's like, I don't do anything. How's that possible? I said, you have 21. I just looked it up. He has $21.46 lifetime. He has a $6 goal, and he's earning every single day. And he was just blown away by that. And I said, he's a math major. He went to Duke University and it was a math major. So I said, okay, tell me what your return on investment is, $9.95 investment, and you've earned $21.46. And his mind just started spinning. He was doing the calculation in his head. He said, well, that's not too bad for what I do. So anyway, he's really excited about the app and about the business now. And he called me the other day, and he said, because he listens to some of the calls too, and I talked to him, but he said, how many countries did Walter add this week? How many new countries are we going to have this week? So he's not out obviously marketing the app, but he's using it And what I didn't tell you is he turns 89 years old in July.
Oh, wow.
So he said, if this 89-year-old, 88-year-old can do this, anybody can do this. So he's excited for. He sees the opportunity and he sees what this can mean for so many people all over the world. Because he didn't even. He was just like, this is just U.S. right when we first started. I'm like, no, this is going to be global. This is going to be $1 billion business. And he didn't see it. He didn't see the vision at the beginning, but he definitely sees it now.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. 89 years old. That is so cool. And again, it's the simplicity. So let me ask you this. What does he have an iPhone? Does he have an Android?
He has an iPhone.
Okay. And do
Yes.
you like over the course of I'm assuming, did he install the app in October when we first launched?
Yes.
And do
I'm
you
not sure exactly what day it was, but it was around the launch time. Yes.
okay. And do you, since you're so plugged in, with support and everything, do you remind him anything about the app, or has it just kind of been set it and forget it for him?
It's been set it and forget it. I mean, we really haven't. I've talked to him and I've shown him the payback history where he can look, and now he's starting to look. He's starting to check that every day. He checks his accounts, his money market accounts every day to see how the market went. So now he's added this to his repertoire where he's he's checking the payback history. And I'm sure if he ever misses a day, he's going to be calling me. But
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see. That hasn't happened yet.
I love it. Tap in daily. Yeah, making it a habit. That's awesome. That is so cool. I can't believe he's 89 years old. That is great. And there is something about a little bit. So my husband Jack has an iPhone as well. He has a totally different story than your dad, mainly because it took us 3 months to figure out how to get his iPhone to like Tapestri. We tried all kinds of different things. We troubleshooted. We always had his location permissions on, but for some darn reason, and I really think it's because he never paid attention to the prompt that would come up randomly after 3 days or 4 days from Apple. But he never really opened the app, and when he did, it was like maybe once a month, and he would say, well, I've earned 16 cents. Big whoop. What the heck? This thing, doesn't really work. And I'm like, why in the world is mine on my iPhone works every single day like clockwork, like your dad's, right? I mean, I open the app quite often, of course. Um, I definitely see the prompt for the ATT and respond to it by choosing to continue to allow it all the time. But so after about 3 months, we finally like got on the phone with Walter, did a whole reset with his app, deleted it, installed it again on his phone, signed back in, did all this stuff. And guess what? He's earned consecutively every day for like the last 5 weeks. And what I notice is now he'll open it randomly, like just to check it, right? It's kind of like curiosity, just to check it. And he'll be like, oh my gosh, the other day he opened it and he's like, wow, I've earned $3.38. And he was like super excited about it because it's working for him. So I love to hear those stories because we see, we've paid out. I mean, David, it's pretty awesome. We've paid out over $200,000 in the last 4 payouts total. And we're getting ready for payday here this next, whatever it is, the 20th. And so having said that, I want to definitely remind everybody who's on with us tonight that you go into your back office and you set up your payout account. That is one of the steps. One of the 5 steps is going to tell you, go set up your payout account. I think it's the 3rd one. Oh, where's it at? The 4th one. Your subscription, your payout account, you want to do that because that's how we get you paid. And as a super affiliate, you need to have a payout account to be able for us not only to pay you, because we don't want to be a bank. We don't want to hold your funds for you. We want to pay you every month. That's the point of this business and the point of the app. But as a super affiliate for gifted referrals, you need to have your payout account set up for all those gifted referrals to be awarded as well. So definitely get that done. But ultimately, I love to hear this story because once the app, like it kind of does become a bit of a habit. I think people get curious when they see it starting to pay them. And especially like your dad, when he hadn't really paid any attention to it for months and months. And then he was, as you said, blown away by the fact that he had earned $13 and some change for really just having the app on his phone, right? Have you heard any, I know you hear a lot from support, and it's usually, why isn't this app working, or what can I do, and how do I do this, and those kinds of things, more than the success stories and testimonials. But if there's anything you think of, I'd love to hear it.
I just think that as people are learning how the system works and how the payout works, that there is the reason for the delay of a couple months. When it's explained to people, they understand it, and we want everybody to teach their teams too that they can't go and try to retrieve money or request money. That money is going to be sent automatically to their PayPal or Stripe account on or before the 20th of each month. And then the other part of it is the $10 threshold. They have to understand that. But everybody that has been explained and learns the procedures, they're good with it. They're very supportive. And I keep seeing every month the money going up and up and up. And it's just amazing. I just love it. I love seeing this. This is something there's really no risk. I mean, when you really come down to it, there's no risk. And for $10, now it's going to be $19 for a whole year, and $4.95 a year for Geo3. I mean, I'm just so excited that so many people. This opens it up to everybody. Literally, everyone can do this. And yeah, there's some technical issues here and there, and we've had some glitches, and we continue. I mean, everyone's working hard to fix things and make it better. But when you look at where we've come in just 6 months, I'm really excited for the future and what we're doing. And I just want to thank everybody that's on these calls every single week. I just encourage you to invite somebody to come on the next call on Friday. Bring one person to the next call, and just continue to do that, and we'll just continue to build and build.
Yeah, no doubt. And more countries are launching. We are bringing on more opportunities for people to tap into more rewards too. And so there's a lot happening behind the scenes, and we're all full steam ahead. I know David doesn't take a weekend off. He should, but he doesn't, because he wants to make sure that everybody's support tickets are answered and things like that. And having said that, if you're in your back office and you're wondering, you put in a support ticket. If you go up to the back office and as soon as the response happens in support, this little bubble here by your support will bump up and down, and it'll be kind of a reddish orange color, and that will notify you that you now have a response to your ticket. And I know, like David and Marnie last week, I think it was on Saturday or Sunday night, Sunday morning, we get an email and they're like, we reached our goal. We're down to like 4 support tickets and everything is answered. And that was their goal over the weekend. So their dedication and determination is huge to make sure that everybody has the best experience possible. And at the same time, as always, we're all human, right? And we're in the middle of a startup, and we decided to launch not only a new product, but an affiliate program right along with it at the exact same time. And a lot of companies will launch a product first and just roll it out and kind of let a few people test it out, do the beta testing and things like that before they implement their affiliate program. So we did what we did. We're working on it. We paid out $200,000 successfully. We are growing every single month, and so are incomes. As David said, it's pretty awesome. Those who are sharing it are definitely seeing success, and more and more app customers are seeing daily earnings. And so the main thing for that is to be sure that they check their payback history daily. By doing so, that's a great habit to get in. Just go open the app, go to the payback history. If you see a payment from yesterday, and consecutive days payments, then the app is working for you. That is the number one way that you can tell. And so that's a good habit to get people into. But I want to just take a few minutes, and David, if you're still on with me, to answer a few of the questions that you guys have raised, and then we're going to go for the night. actually, hold on. I'm going to go through this right here.
Dani,
So
while you're
we,
looking, I'd like to say one other thing to everybody. We appreciate, we value your feedback, whether it's good or bad. We want to hear from you. If we can improve something, we want to hear from you. If you don't get a response in a timely manner, reach back out and talk to us. Talk to us and let us help you. If we don't answer your question to your satisfaction, reach back out. If we resolve your ticket, that doesn't mean it's over. You can always answer or respond to a resolved ticket or create a new one. But we're here for you because I want to treat everybody, and Dani's the same way. We want to treat you the way we want to be treated, and that's our philosophy. So if you're not getting what you need, come back to us, please.
you guys know why I gave him 2 hugs now, right? You're awesome, David. We are so blessed to have you. Like, seriously, this is a small team on the corporate side, and what they accomplish is quite amazing in such a short amount of time. And I know for those of us who've been here since last April, right, things sometimes don't move fast enough. And especially for me, patience is not my strong suit, but we are all head down, nose to the grindstone, getting things done. Tapestri 2.0, the goal is to have it launched this summer, and what that will now having said that, don't worry or fret. We have Tapestri 1.5 coming here in the next week or so, but Tapestri 2.0 is the one I was kind of mentioning, some of the perks and features and benefits to the gamification side of the app that will get people more engaged more quickly, sooner, sharing more, more engagement, and increased user experience, and some really fun like promos and things like that we're launching along with it. But having said that, we have Tapestri rewards coming in the next few weeks. Walter will cover that more in detail on Friday. It's a free browser extension similar to Rakuten. It helps you tap into, getting some stores 20% cash back on your purchase, right? And it falls right into, if you have a team, an already existing team of customers, affiliates, everybody will have a Tapestri rewards account, and if they use it, they will earn, and so will you for referring them, just like you do in our current commission bonus structure. So people always ask, like, for great, for some inspiring ideas of how to share the app. And so I thought I'd just share tonight real quick. Let me get this so you guys can see it better. Some examples that I just love, and I know that they've been very effective. I know Stephanie Parisi has, I don't know, she might have 1,000 customers now. I don't even know. She had 700 and some last time I checked. She just keeps it fun, and she's using her Facebook stories, her Instagram stories. That's kind of her hub. That's where she hangs out socially. I really recommend that, we all have a social app, it seems like, that we use more than another, whatever that may be for you. Keep using it, right? Keep sharing, and don't feel like you have to learn Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and Facebook and Pinterest and whatever, LinkedIn and whatever it may be. Hang out where you hang out, because that's where your people are, and just share in a fun way that gets people engaged. One of the things that Stephanie does really well is she uses the call to action. And if you don't use a call to action, you really won't get a response. So in Facebook stories specifically, especially in Facebook stories, Instagram stories, and a lot of TikTok, if you have a call to action specifically in your Facebook, you'll definitely get a response, and you always want it. So she's using what's called a poll here, and she's making sure that either option she shares is the right one, right? Like, people 50% said they want more information, 50% said they want the app. Either way, they're getting the same piece of information. Here's another fun one where she said she's out driving and getting paid, while she's just driving. And her poll was, I want it, Steph, or yay for $20 a month. Either way, she's responding back to whoever said yes to either one of those, with an invite to download the app and probably a little bit of a blurb about it. Pretty cool, free app. Check it out. All you got to do is install it and make sure you give location permissions. Boom, done. Keep it simple. Ron Wong, this was a really cool post that he put out about beta testers needed, get paid to install and activate this free app, nothing else to do, available on Android and Apple phones. And then, they can either scan the QR code, or this was in an actual Facebook post. They could have left a comment to get the app. I think you had 20 comments on that. Here's another fun one. I love this one. It pays me. It's just, I don't know, to me, it's just fun and engaging. These are all in your back office, by the way, under resources, under the media section in your resources tab in the back office. If you are an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, you have customers who sit in the back seat of your car, these are great to print off, and then you have your QR code you can add. And then while they're sitting in your car, they're a captive audience, right? They might ask you a question. You can say, oh yeah, it's a cool free app that pays you while you move, right? This is a testimonial, great, from Kelly. I borrow these all the time, right? If I see somebody who's out there and shared their success story, I share it on my Facebook posts because I think it's so cool. It's just proof that the app is working and it gets people intrigued and to install and download. Lori shared this, make money by downloading a free app. She did the same thing with her call to action, send a link, or I want to make money. Either way, they're getting an app invite, right? Karen shared the free app that pays me, and she actually took a picture of her earnings January and February and showed how they went up by $6, which I thought was super awesome. What a great story. One of the things I would say is there's no call to action here. So if she might add a poll like I want the app or more info or something like that right here, because the thing is when people engage on that and they choose I want more info or congrats or whatever, then you can actually open up a dialogue with them right in Messenger and start sending them information. This is another cool one that Yvonne did right after Walter started talking about the Tapestri rewards program. I thought this is great. She's actually getting interest before the program is available. So she's pre-promoting, right? Who shops? You want to get cash back on your own purchases or others from browser data and caching. Boom. She got 18 comments, right? That's great engagement and starts getting interest and piquing curiosity. Now, Leanne, she did something really genius, and she literally took the post from our Tapestri social on Facebook and downloaded this photo and then shared it on her own profile to gain interest. You guys don't have to make your own stuff. Don't reinvent the wheel. Use what's already out there, right? What's available at your fingertips. So those are just some quick ideas that I hope are helpful to you. But I'm going to go through and take about 5 minutes here to answer some quick questions. So I already talked about app design, new countries launching. That's a Walter question for Friday. Great question. 3 affiliates on my affiliate. Let's see, my app does not show it. So great. I'm so glad you said this, Barbara. So Barbara is saying I have 3 affiliates and one of my affiliates has 3 affiliates. My app does not show any affiliates under me. I have, so the app is your own personal product that tracks what you and only you do in the app. The data that their phone gives, your balance that you've been paid, your surveys that you may fill out, if you respond to any tap in earnings, push notifications, and then any referrals that you personally refer from the app itself. That is what shows in your app, okay? But your affiliate account, think of it as your literal virtual office with complete reporting as to not only what you do with referrals, but what your referrals do with referrals, and so on and so forth. So you will see all of that information under reporting and leads in your back office, okay? So just think of it in the app. It's your product. It's only your information of what you do. Your affiliate back office is the information of what your entire business, your entire team and network does, okay? And all your resources for promoting as well. Okay, let's see.
It's from Pam. Pam asks, when someone is just an app user, how do they become an affiliate?
Yeah, so they would go to Pam, great question. Right now, they're going to get your replicated website link, your tapestry.io/username link. So here, let me show you actually. In the near future, they'll be able to just go right into the app, click on it, and it'll take them right to your replicated site. But right now, you'll want to give them your replicated website link, and then they're going to go to brand affiliate. They're going to see this page here. It plays a quick 6-minute overview, and they are going to click on become an affiliate and fill out the form. Oh, it's not going to show you the form because I'm logged into the back office, but this would actually be the form that they would start filling out with their name and their address and their payment information to upgrade to become an affiliate. So keeping it pretty simple. And everybody, just to reiterate, we now when anybody can use our products for free to get paid, right? That's what our products do, is they help them, the tools that we create help them tap into the money that they create and have currently been giving away, in whether to the purchases they make or the data that they currently create. Tapestry helps them tap in and get paid for it. They get paid one-time bonus for sharing, and then they can also get paid obviously for any surveys and additional things that are in the app for them to earn income. The app is recurring every single month. As long as they give location permissions, they earn. We never take any money away. It accrues in their account until their minimum balance is met, and then it's paid out to whichever account they connect in the app. They get a one-time bonus for any referrals. Affiliates get recurring bonuses on 2 tiers. So 2 referrals and referred by referrals, recurring every single month for the app being active. That will also be the same for the rewards program. The rewards program payout will be based on percentages, due to the fact that that's how rewards work. Cashback rewards are percentages of purchases. So it won't be like a flat dollar or 50 cents or things like that, but it will be 2 tiers. It'll fall into the super affiliate bonus as well in those commissions. And we'll have all that printed and ready to go when we launch the Tapestry Rewards program, which should be within the next 2 weeks. So that's as much as I know right now. Thank you so much, David, for coming on and sharing your dad's testimonial. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear how many people he refers over the coming months, and staying tapped in and finding out what he earns every day.
He's gonna start working that donut shop.
There you go. Yeah. They can all get free donuts on Tapestry's dime, right? Awesome. Well, thank you all for being here tonight. We'll see you Friday. Tap into your back office. Be sure to get, you have access to these resources 24/7, 365. So make sure that you and your team members are utilizing them. But keep it simple. It's a free app that helps people get paid.